Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Now here's James. Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite, Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
Shoots the 3, and Union Elite knocked down another 3. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's James. He's got 9. Drops it in from long range.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Knocked away. It's stolen away by James. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
This run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front now.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their D.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Rodriguez outside. Returns it to Moore. Shot to end the cold run. Rebounded by James. Union Elite with the ball. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Union Elite with the ball. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. First free throw is good. He's perfect so far from the line. Here's Wong. Left side, Moore. Fades away. And Team Ballers miss again.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
It's been all Union Elite in this one. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of that. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had. Look at those ball skills. Moore putting out the whole arsenal and getting the basket.
James with the ball. He's got 26. Let's go with the three. He's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10, shooting 90%.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense. Feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard it.
And it's good for 2.
And the shorter Etherington finds a way amongst the trees.
And here's James. Inside. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now here's James. He has 29. Fires the 3. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Etherington for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You hit a 3 on Cody Etherington's squad? Oh, he wants to answer quickly.
And Union Elite with possession. Earlier tonight, they held a 25-point lead. And the slam jam from MP.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Etherington outside. It's stolen away by James. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
And he throws it down hard.
Putting some extra spice on that one.
He had the airtime to do whatever he wanted.
With that, the power to make sure the whole place felt it.
And there's the call on Etherington. That's his first foul.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yup, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's James. He's got 39. And the slam jam from MP.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Verity with the ball. And it's Bird picking him up. The shot from Moore, no good. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best. The skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
And it's James with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bertie. Oh, got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Really bringing the intensity on offense. Bertie with a fearless move into the defense.
And he's... So we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. It's Union Elite running away with it. Plenty of action still to come when we return. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
As effective as he was slashing in the hoop in that first half, he was even better at finishing once he got there.
Yeah, I'm thumbing through the gallery in my phone from the videos I took of some of those amazing dunks. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in the last 2 quarters, but I really hope he tries.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Back to Bertie. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by MP!
With some sauce on that slam.
Impressing everyone in the gym, including us.
Well, that dunk, it's going viral. Could be millions of views.
Outside, Moore. Etherington. Here's Pasco. Rebounded by James.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was
There was some serious hang time there. Incredible athleticism on display with that dunk.
So it's team ballers now. Etherington outside. Bertie from long range. And team ballers miss again. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Here's the three. Drains the triple.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Outside Bertie. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Officials pay such close attention on those screens.
No question, they're watching. Your feet have to be set.
Now James. Non-stop scoring machine here. Beyond the arc. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Pasco can't get it to fall.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
First one for him falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. They're not having much success at all right now.
Not at all. They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find something that works.
Here's Dykstra. James covering. Dykstra gets the bucket. Now here's James. And he throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness. That was spectacular.
He's having fun out there, ladies and gentlemen.
And putting on a real show. And that one's going to add to the highlight reel.
Pass to Dykstra. Now here's Bertie. Puts up a three. Rebounded by James. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Dykstra. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's James. 4-3. Kept alive. The three sinks the tray.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And it's James with the foul. Timeout called here as team ballers decide to talk it over. Here's Dykstra. Pass to Wong. Here's Summers. And here's more from the arc. No good there. Swipes it away. They push it up. It's a 4-on-3. Here's Mahil. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Outside James. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
From the arc. No good that time. Outside, Moore. Pokes loose. It's stolen away by James. Fires for three. Fires in the triple.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Here's Summers. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
James with the ball. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Here's Team Ballers now. Kicks it to Summers. It's stolen away by James. MP throwing it down.
Quick hands on the steal and quick feet on the break.
A silly error. Coughing the ball up and then not being able to get back quick enough on D.
And here's Moore. Here's Dykstra. Summers. Here's Moore. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so Union Elite has it here. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh my, I will not be forgetting that play anytime soon.
Neither will I. That was awesome.
If we asked right now, could they stop the game? We just do a quick dunk contest? This is unreal.
Looking to end the run. The three from MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now Berti. Rodriguez, left side. Pass to Moore. Three-pointer. Rebound by Union Elite.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for the three-point play.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
And here Team Ballers have it. Etherington outside. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but
You're not playing today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in. Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
Well, look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Loon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the five. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's James. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
That's what I call a captivating move. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Carrington for three. On target from long range.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the three with confidence.
Outside James. From past the arc. And Union Elite knocked down another three. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Martinez. Carrington with it. Now guarded by James. With 4 to shoot. The triple from Martinez. It's up and it's off the mark. 1 up, not down. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Oh my goodness.